Peet's Coffee is an $18 billion branding blueprint. Alfred Peet once said, "I want to bring better coffee to the American market." That single sentence from the Berkeley coffee pioneer in 1966 just became worth $18 billion. But here's the truth about the branding behind Peet's. It wasn't what he said, it's what they consistently delivered over 59 years, which made Keurig interested in acquiring them for the biggest amount in coffee history. The secret is that building $1 billion brand acquisition is category ownership, and that starts with refusing to compromise your core positioning. Peet's never tried to be Starbucks, the social hangout spot, and they never tried to be Folgers, the mass market convenience play. From day one in Berkeley, they positioned as the godfather of specialty coffee, hand roasting small batches for people who understood quality. You're going to feel like the coffee snob, and that's exactly the point when you have Peet's. Most often, I see coffee brands trying to be everything to everyone. I see them launching energy drinks and breakfast sandwiches with loyalty apps and merchandise, and they're not protecting their core brand promise, which destroys their ability to get premium valuations. Peet's did the opposite. When JAB Holding acquired them in 2012 for $977 million, they kept the Berkeley heritage intact. When they expanded to over 14,000 grocery stores, they maintained the dark roasted, small batch positioning. When they opened in China, they didn't water down the American craft story, they actually leveraged it. 80% of your acquisition value is brand consistency achieved through 20% of your actual marketing tactics. So they can have all the advertising spend in the world, but if you don't believe in your unique market position, then the premium valuation isn't going to happen. Peet's understood this, and they didn't chase every coffee trend. They didn't pivot to become a lifestyle brand. They stayed laser focused on premium coffee for people who care about quality. That consistency over 59 years is what made them worth $18 billion. There's two types of mindset around brand building. There's feature-focused branding and there's category creation thinking. Most coffee brands are stuck in commodity pricing because they have feature-focused branding. The feature-focused branding says we have organic beans, we have fair trade certification, we're the best roasting equipment. But the category creation thinking says, I may have better beans for right now, better equipment for right now, and better processes for right now, but I'm not selling coffee. I'm selling the experience of understanding quality. Peet's created the specialty coffee category in America. Starbucks founders literally learned from Peet before starting their own company. And you have to be willing to be the category pioneer, not just another player in the existing categories. If you're going to build $1 billion brand, you don't have to understand heritage storytelling. If you're going to build $1 billion brand and you don't understand heritage storytelling, then it's going to be difficult for you to communicate your market value. You might think branding is about logos and colors, but without authentic narrative, you're going to be in trouble. Peet's story isn't manufactured. Dutch immigrant son learns coffee from his father, moves to America, opens a small shop in Berkeley, hand-roasted beans, becomes godfather of specialty coffee. It's not marketing copy, that's brand DNA, and every expansion, every acquisition, every new market entry reinforced that core narrative. If there's one message I want you to walk away with, it's that it's for you to do this. Protect your brand positioning without chasing every revenue opportunity right away. It means maintaining your core promise when nobody sees immediate profits from saying no to partnerships that don't align. Peet's could have launched thousands of product extensions. They could have become a restaurant chain. They could have licensed their name to energy drinks. Instead, they stayed focused on premium coffee and strategic acquisitions that reinforced their positioning. Mighty Leaf Tea, Stumptown, and Intelligis, all brands that elevated the category rather than commoditized it. Why do most coffee brands not get acquisition premiums? 90% fail without understanding these three things. First is brand consistency over time, not just marketing consistently, but positioning consistently through every business decision. Two is category ownership. You need to own a specific space in the customer's mind, not just compete for generic market share. Three is heritage protection, maintaining your authentic story even as you scale. It's not easy building a premium brand. If it were easy, everyone would command billion-dollar valuations. If you look at someone like Howard Schultz from Starbucks, who built a coffee empire, they never abandoned their core positioning as the third place between work and home. If you look at Alfred Peet, he understood the special coffee positioning. He got acquired for nearly $1 billion in 2012, and now his brand is part of an $18 billion transaction. Even if he decided to retire back in 1979, his positioning strategy would still be generating premium valuations today. Here's the bottom line. Peet did a few things right. First, he did category creation. He didn't enter the coffee market. He actually created a specialty coffee market in America. Second, he position protected, which is 59 years of saying no to opportunities that would dilute their premium positioning. Three, he had heritage leverage, which every grow growth move reinforced their authentic founder story. And fourth, he did strategic partnerships with JAB Holdings, JDE Peet's merger, and now Keurig acquisition. Each partnership elevated rather than commoditized the brand. The $18 billion Keurig Dr. Pepper acquisition isn't just buying coffee brands. They're buying decades of consistent brand building that created category ownership. So stop chasing every customer and start owning your category. Peet's proved that 59 years of branding consistency pays billion-dollar dividends.